Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is obviously a Purple Rain video, and I thought for something a bit different, let's go crazy and do something I haven't done in a minute. I think, pretty sure, I'm confident, but then again, that could mean nothing. Anyway, I'm gonna do kind of like a everyday, neutral, natural-ish wearable look and use purple as an accent. That way, if you don't love colorful makeups, or if you want to dip your pinky toes into colorful makeups and don't know where to start, I think I've got you, boo. This might be the ticket. So it's not to say you have to wear colorful makeup. You can wear whatever you want to, but if you were looking for a way to, like I said, dip your pinky toes into color, you could do this. You can do it with any color, literally doesn't matter. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop yammering and just get into playing with the makeups. Hopefully you're into this. If you are and you're not subscribed, you totally should. I think we're having fun. I took a little bit of a break and only filmed like one video the last 2 weeks, one each week. But I'm back on it now. So if you can hear my ceiling fan, it is ridiculously hot and humid here. I've had the air conditioner running for a little while just to cool it down a bit, and if I turn the fan off, you're gonna see a grown woman weep from the heat. I like being hot, don't get me wrong, but the humidity, so I'll keep my remote handy just in case I have to pause for a moment and crank the fan up. Humidity here in New England is disgusting, absolutely horrible. I hate it. So I picked up the Revolution, the Muse Icon palette. I have all of them since the last time I looked, which has been a bit. When this one came out, I grabbed it as soon as I could. I have all of them, I think. If there's more, don't tell me. I can't get any more. But I've not yet used this, and I thought, hey, today I should change all of that. So that's what my plan is. These, I believe, are just numbered. Yeah, they're numbered. All right, I'm gonna go in with my gently used Shodo 3 and number 10, which is this just light, lovely brown. I primed my eyes with the LA Girl pencil thingy, like the Sigma one, and just below my brow. And then I used my Davina Cosmetics Prelusion from my brow to my lash line. I love that line, that primer. It's so good. Love it, love it, love it. When I'm filming this, which is of course on Thursday because I'm quite behind from our shenanigans, it didn't hold up to the extreme heat and humidity, but I didn't think it would. I mean, it did for a while for sure, but by 9 o'clock last night, my eyeshadow was like, you're on your own. Can't do this. This is nuts. So yeah, I'm gonna take shade number 8, which is kind of like a mauve brown, and see, it's not any darker. It's almost the same shade. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna layer that because that's pretty. Okay, this is gonna be even simpler than I thought. Just taking it up over, just past where I put that first shade, because that's cute. Maybe if I go in now with the first shade on a more densely packed brush, get a little bit more pigment from it. I really enjoyed all of these palettes. I thought they were very good, very affordable, wearable, easy to use palettes, much like old BH Cosmetics palettes used to be, you know, just great quality. And this is definitely on the lighter side, but I did say we're not gonna go too crazy. I do need to go just a tiny bit crazier, because you know me. I'm going to dip just the tip of my brush into shade number 10 on the Shodo 03, because this will give us the gentlest wash, and I only want to get a little bit of depth for my crease. My, you know, like, gotta make my own since my eyelids are hooded. I have to fake the crease I want, and I do that by putting a darker shade a little bit higher than my natural crease, so when I look straight ahead you can still see the quote-unquote crease area, but technically this is my crease, and if I look straight ahead it disappears, so you can't really see it. All right, and then I'll back in with that first shade. We'll just do a little blend along the edge. From here to the mirror, it's looking pretty darn good. That could all change when I see the 10X, but I think that's a little bit of all right. Perfect. Now I'm going to go into shade number 9, which is just a really pretty cream colored matte. It's got a little shimmery something happening in it, but I can't imagine it's going to stay on my eye once I've blended it. I mean, not too shabby, right? I'm gonna go back in with the Shodo 03. I didn't add anything to it, I just want to blend where that cream colored shade stops. Okay. I think that's the eye look. Let me do the liner now, because like I said, I want to keep the look super neutral and wearable. But during the Prime Days on Amazon, I picked up an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil and Psychedelic Sister. I just checked Sephora for other shenanigans, and they're having a sale on these, so you could still get it without the Prime deal. It's just a really pretty purple. I don't have a straight up purple. This is metallic, but I think this is gonna work. So I'm just gonna put that on my waterline. And then off camera, because I have to get real close to the mirror, I'm going to wedge it in between my lower lashes and possibly along my upper lashes and blend it out just to give it a little bit of a smudgy liner look, but nothing structured, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go do that, the other eye, my face, the whole shebang, and I'll come back and I'll show you, and that'll be Purple Rain done for someone who wants to just gently try out colorful makeups. All right, I'm back, and obviously everything is done. Let me scoot you in for an up close reconnoiter. Since this palette has purple matte in it, I did use it on my lower lash line and just to kind of blend out the liner on my upper lid. I only brought it in about halfway. My eyelids are very wrinkly, and my left one sort of like has a little fold, like hangs over my lap. It's crazy. So it didn't look great, but the eyeshadow came in clutch and worked out beautifully. So this isn't about the palette necessarily, but that cream shade that I used on my inner lid, it's the only cream shade in the palette. Hard to show you with the reflection. It's so good. It's good and pigmented, and now there's a cat hair. Did I get it? I think I got it. Really good. The palette's great. I've really enjoyed every single one of them except for the cream shades in here. Those are bad, like actually bad. They crease, they're oogie, they don't set down. Yeah, I would not use those again. But not for anything, not for liner, not for anything. But the eyeshadows themselves are really nice. I like them a lot. And like I said, super wearable, super neutral, with a little bit of color if you want to dip your pinky toes in. And of course, you could do any color you wanted to. Brown would look beautiful with this look, black, nude, high vis green, I mean, you name it. When you have a matte neutral eye look, any pop of color looks fantastic. So I don't know, was this an underwhelming Purple Rain? Was it helpful? Hopefully it was not underwhelming. I hope for good things here. If you're wondering what's on my face, I just went in with my e.l.f. cream bronzer and some of the pink blush from my Danessa Myricks Dewy Cheek and Lip Palette. I've had this forever. I don't use it nearly enough. And then my Essence Powder Foundation. That was pretty much it. Oh, I did use a little bit of the Beauty Moon highlighter before I powdered. That's it. I was going for like super easy, light, wearable, quick. Yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed this Purple Rain video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.